Couldn't sleep, so here I am. I just went from Goldshire to here, still on camp, just mining stuff, and getting lots of copper ore, as you can see. Level up our engine quickly here. Station. There's actually a level 13 cloak in my mail. But
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Araxis, what's up? Now, the hardcore tune is still alive. And I've told this story a million times, but I'll tell it again. I was leveling the hardcore tune. She's level 39 currently. And when I got to the point where I was talking to Ken and Ben and Jonathan and all the people that kind of been talking about playing, leveling up together and getting ready for Burning Crusade, because I know Blizzard's going to do Burning Crusade eventually. Um, I wanted to get the hardcore tune to 60, and then I wanted to keep playing her. Keep playing her. But I realized that she's on Bloodsail Buccaneers, which is a PvE realm, and Ken and Jonathan are all playing here on Grobbulus, which is a PvP realm. So we couldn't level. I couldn't take Keep Faith off the hardcore and bring her to here. You can't transfer to a PvP realm. So at that point, I felt like, man, it's cool to level hardcore and all, but it's not really the character I'm going to be playing. Excuse me. Not the character I'm going to be playing. Maining. It's not. I mean, I'll get her to 60, and then she'll just sit there. She won't even get played. And it started to eat at me. I'm like, I'm just wasting time playing a character I'm not even going to use. So I decided to go ahead and start leveling up my character on Grobbulus so that I can play with Ken and Ben and Jonathan and all these people, that are playing here. My only real WoW friends that actually, want to get together and play. So that's why I'm not playing the hardcore tune. Not because she died, because she didn't die. And that's why. So, and I think kind of sucks because I know a lot of people want to see me get to, level 60, but it's kind of like just a waste of my time, and between, the fact that I'm married and I don't have as much time, I shouldn't just be wasting time on a character that's not going to go anywhere, basically. So it sucks because I would like to get her to 60. I know people really enjoyed watching that, but this is basically the same thing. I mean, this is still me leveling a Paladin, so it's not that different. It's, but I'm not going to get the recognition. But, like I said, maybe I'll go back and level that one all the way to 60. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. It just felt like I was wasting my time, Praxis. It felt like, why am I doing this, I mean, if I'm doing it just to get, like, recognition, people are like, oh, you did it. Well, I already know myself that I can level to 60 without dying. I know I can do that. I think I can do it on any tune. But, so I was like, if I'm just doing it for myself, then I don't need to go any further. And if I'm just sticking on that character for other people, that's stupid because I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. You know what I mean? I don't need to prove anything to other people. I certainly know I can level to 60 without dying. So. But what we're going to do now here, Praxis, is a lot more fun because I was actually playing some different builds, leveling hardcore than I normally do on the Paladin. Which is fun. It was cool. I learned a lot. I learned about Seal of Command and kind of, how it works. Because I never did. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I've never done a Seal Command build before, so that was cool. And I always like learning more about the Paladin class. But my true love of the Paladin really is doing like AOE, like killing like a lot of mobs at once. I really enjoy that, and so now I'm getting back to this character, and I'm able to focus on kind of a cool AOE protection build, which is what I like. I actually enjoy. Excuse me. And the only reason I'm playing right now is because I couldn't sleep. Well, that and the cats. My cats, I swear all of them slept all day long. And I knew, like, as soon as I went to bed, they were going to be, like, crazy, like, hyper and just running around throughout the apartment. And they were running around doing shit they shouldn't do. I had to get up and kind of yell at them and say, stop acting like a bunch of butts. And then once I was up, I was like, well, I don't really feel like go back to sleep. Although I am yawning. Yeah, for a beat on here. Actually, I just jumped on to do some mining, as you can see. You can see all the ore here. But I figured we'd knock out some quests, too. We've already gotten to level 13 here. Okay, we got all those. We still need a bear here. But continuing the leveling here, the reason I go with the Night Elf area and get to like level 12 is because now when I come back and do this chain of quests right here, they're just so much easier, you know? Alright, let's do one more bear. Yeah, it was funny, Praxis. My goal was like to get to 60 on the hardcore tune and then bring that character to a realm where I could play with, you know, Ken and those other guys. So once I realized that I was going to play here in Grobbulus and I couldn't bring the character over, I was like, what am I doing? I'm just wasting time. You know, I'm just wasting time. It's fun at all the level, the hardcore mode type thing, but I was like, this is just like a waste of my time at this point. Anyways, let's our inventory here. Pretty full. Pruning knife. What? It's kind of funny on my YouTube channel, you know, like as far as subscribers, like I think I have a way of kind of irritating my subscribers sometimes. You know, I start leveling a series, do a leveling series, and if I don't finish it, you know, they get irritated, and I can't help it. I gotta focus on what's most fun. I need a lot more linen cloth. Hmm.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You know what's interesting is when I logged into WoW, not this time, but when I logged into WoW a little bit earlier, when I streamed earlier, like the server was busy. Like I was actually put into a queue, which was interesting. I was like, wow, is this server that busy? But yeah, there was actually a login queue, which is always good. I actually always am happy when I see that because that means that I'm on a server that's active. So that was kind of cool. I was like, oh wow, the server's pretty busy. Let's take a look. In here, Grobbulus says that 7473. When did they update? What? 3.9. Last time it was updated was 3.9. this turn. Here's quite a bit of XP if I remember correctly. This is kind of a long chain to get you to this point. It'll be good experience here. 625 is actually quite a bit. It's actually a lot more than that, but I'm a little bit higher level, 13. I think it's usually around 800 and so experience, which is a lot of experience when you're like around level 10. Nova Kid? Not sure if he wanted the sword. I hope not. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Oh, dude, Jonathan, I've already equipped all your gear. I got the shield you gave me, the gloves you gave me, the belt, chest piece, and the boots. So yeah, every piece of gear you gave me, I've already equipped. So thank you very much. It's actually been super helpful. I made comments on it, you know, when I equipped the gear initially. So yeah, that's been very helpful. We're flying through. The first 20 levels, I think, are always pretty quick. Oh, I gotcha. You went to bed early for the 3 a.m. wake up call. Yeah, well, I've been told to work from home over the next 2 weeks, so I was going to go into the office today, but I don't have to. And being that I couldn't really sleep that well, I'm just going to stay home today. Work from home day. My wife is also working from home. Now we're gonna head to Goldshire. Gonna have to start dealing with all this inventory. You know, all the ore that's in my inventory here. Level up my engineering. I need more cloth. If I had really thought about it, I probably wouldn't have made as many bandages as I did, but it's okay. I need to make them anyway to get my first aid up. considering an essential employee for you. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, now my office basically told everybody to stay from. So it basically encouraged everybody to work from home for the next 2 weeks. So I went into the office yesterday, and the parking lot was, I'd say, about maybe 30% capacity, 30% full. I'm assuming today, or I'm anticipating today it'll be even, less full. I get a lot of ore, but let's see, 10, what do we got, like 120? But I need more cloth. Oh, I just whooped his ass. Bitch slap. Not hearing any voice. Weird. This will take a while to smelt 132 ore. Hmm. We'll get mine 10 now. I think 10's level. I think it's 65 mining skill. Never really looked at the ceiling or the inside of some of these blacksmithing stations, or whatever you want to call them. Look at the big pipes going from this one here just across to this one, which makes really no sense. Here you got some pipes piping the steam and the heat out of the building, I guess. Some bundles of hanging from the ceiling. Some boxes, not sure what would really be in those. Some weapons lying in a box here on the floor. You can see vanilla. Wow, such great graphics. Look at this. It's pretty funny actually how long people have played this game, and the graphics are so dated, really dated when you compare it to other games. Mm. Yeah, I did decide to go to engineering. Well, and actually, one of the reasons for that was I want to. Well, Ken said that his warrior is blacksmithing, and also I want to get. Oh, sorry. I want to get the force reactive disc, which is pretty much the best shield for an AOE farming, paladin. And I like engineering. Engineering's actually really fun. It's good for PvP too. It's the best profession for PvP, actually. Yeah, you enjoy watching professions being leveled. You're probably one of the few people, maybe, that do. I don't know. I'm not sure how many people like watching that. Your alchemy and herbalism. Yeah, it should be good. He's 9 hours on his warrior. Pepperminty. I mean, if we look at 23 days, we'll remove these people that haven't played in 17, 23, 22 days. These guys will all get removed from the guild just because we want people in the guild that are actually active. And they were just original people that helped create the guild. So, let's head over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to this area. After I have a huge sneeze. So it needs to faith driven. I also have this nice cloak in here that we can equip. I even enchanted it with some armor. What else is there? We don't need all these low-level magic potions. In fact, we're going to get rid of all these because I know I won't use them. Okay. Probably go back to bed here in a minute just to get a little bit of rest before I have to work today. What is the time it is? Let's see, it's 6. Or is that really right? Why is the server time wrong? Oh, I'm on Grobbulus now. When I was on Bloodsail, the server time matched my time. Grobbulus is 3 hours behind my time. So anyways, what we're going to do here is we're getting to Forest's Edge, and so we will turn in the one quest here. But we are level 13, so I think at this point it makes sense to go ahead and head back to the night elf. Sorry, dark elf. I was gonna say dark elf. And so really, we need to look at our quest log. So we have 5 quests, so we don't need to pick these up because we want to save room in our quest log. So I didn't really need to go here. This is actually kind of a waste of time. So let's update the guide here. Inventory. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the buy a pet. I was just kind of kidding. I always like to have a pet, but you don't have to buy a pet. That's just me joking. And in fact, you wouldn't at that point if it was your first character because you wouldn't really probably even be able to afford it. So, but at this point, you can see we have the quest reward explosive rocket right here, which is pretty good. And then we also have our dynamite, and then we also have a couple magic candles. So we have 3 different items here that do AoE. Well, 2 that do AoE and 1 that does like rolls a fireball. With these items here, that they really helps us, like do some AoE damage if we get extra mobs that we don't want. If we get in trouble. So these are all really useful items, and don't hesitate to help you, to use those while you're leveling. What they're there for. Yeah, I'll keep fleshing out the guide. I'm not going to get too in-depth in detail into it. I'm not going to be like, do this quest, do this quest, do this. I'll just talk about kind of, the quest hubs. Like, go to this quest hub and complete these quests, and then, it won't be like a super, super beginner's guide. Most people have played WoW, Another big sneeze. Sorry. Actually, I don't know if I want to do Flymaster. Yeah, Flymaster works. And of course, you know I'm an AH junkie, Jonathan, so let's check out the AH real quick. There you go. 36 silver, can't beat that. And shields. And here, 14 silver for this one. 2 agility, 1 strength. That's not bad. But probably not worth the money. Yeah, I do too, you know. What else do we need? We need shoulders. So let's go, not miscellaneous armor, a mail, shoulder. Wow, these things are pretty pricey. Of course, we love the burnished pauldrons. Probably don't need to buy any of this either because we'll probably just get it. Don't need to worry about hitting the bank just yet. We can grab that at any bank, so. Man. Oh, I happen to have a Coca-Cola right here. I'm just putting off drinking it because I probably want to jump back in bed here in a minute. But we'll drink a little bit. So yeah, we'll kind of flesh out the AoE Paladin leveling guide while we're actually leveling up. I wasn't sure how like detailed I wanted to get, and I didn't really want to go too detailed, like as far as like I said, quests. I didn't want to be like, I hate those. I don't know about you guys, but I like a general guide just to kind of show you like a good path. I don't want to sit here and say go here, like go here. Like those guys that people install like add-ons where they actually pay people like $50 or something stupid to get some stupid guide that says go here, and an exact path. I mean, how sterile is that? How like. Ugh. My guide is more about just kind of, this is like a general thing, path that I use, that if you want to try it, you can. Certainly don't have to. But I'll put in lots of little tips and tricks, just little things that I think that'll help you if you want to do kind of like an AoE Paladin build, Protection Paladin build. And one of the benefits, sorry, my nose is really, I've never had like allergies before, but in the past couple of years, it just seems like maybe, I know people sometimes when they get older they get them, but man, last couple of years I've really been congested a lot. This is the time of year for allergies, I guess. Maybe I just have the coronavirus. I took this screenshot in one of the inns in WoW. I just thought it was interesting. The kind of, artwork that sometimes they put on pictures inside of WoW. And if you go on to other games made by Blizzard, like if you play Overwatch, you'll see a lot of pictures of artwork. But my favorite game that does it is Fortnite. Because Fortnite has pictures of like Unreal Tournament games, like. And I was a big Unreal Tournament player back in the day, so that's kind of funny. Alright, so we're going to head to Dark Shore. Why should you not have gone to the office, Jonathan? Is there nobody there? I believe I just missed the boat. Oh. Oh, me. Oh, yeah. Well, no, my sniffles is like it's almost every morning when I wake up. Like anymore, like I'm kind of congested, you know. And it started about a year ago or 2 years ago. That when I wake up, and I don't know if it's just the dry air. I mean, I'm running the air conditioning here in Florida too. Dries my kind of dries me out, and then I get up and I'm kind of like, ugh, you know, back of my nasal passages are kind of dry, and I don't know. I think I'm just getting old. Who knows? Anyways, so improved seal of righteous. Make sure I spell this all correctly. Intellect, divine intellect, and improved seal of righteousness, righteousness, and of course 1 of 1. Oops, not 1.1. 1 of 1. Consecration. Okay. You can see how little money I make. Here you go. You can see how little money I make on YouTube. My estimated earnings over the past 28 days, $33. You know, you can see here someone donated like $5. You know, of course YouTube takes their cut. You know, maybe someone donated a few bucks. Yeah, I don't make a lot of money off YouTube. I wish I did, but I just don't have enough people that really watch my videos. But yeah, subscribers about the same as usual. You know, watch time, views. Yeah. Ah, skill not high enough. Okay. We'll have to talk about. Ooh, I gotta be careful here. If I change this, it's gonna break it for my other paladin, who's my hardcore paladin. We won't muck with that just yet. Yeah, my wife was feeling really sick yesterday, so she was all worried about, you know, being. Yeah, she's like, I worried that she had like COVID by 19 or something. She's going around the whole house sterilizing everything. Yeah, Jack Daniels, I am up early. I couldn't sleep, but I'm going right back to bed in like literally like 2 minutes. The cats were being crazy, running around the apartment, making a bunch of noise, and I couldn't sleep, so I got up and kind of yelled at them a little bit and tried to get them to go back to bed. Or at the very least, not not keep my wife up. And then, and so I decided to play WoW for a little bit because I wasn't really having a hard time sleep. Yeah, it's 6:28 a.m. Yeah, it's 6:27, 6:28 a.m. here. But I'm going back to bed, like literally right now. I'm just picking up some quests here. So when I come back and stream tomorrow night, we'll be right here in Darkshore, and we're level 13. So we'll knock out. Sorry, we'll knock out all the Darkshore quests. We don't need this. We don't even need this, to be honest. Alright, so we'll knock out all the Darkshore quests, and it'll get ourselves back to like level 16 or 17. And at that point in time, we will head back to Westfall and do the Westfall quests. So that's where we stand right now. Yeah. So that's pretty good. And like I said, I pretty much level up my pretty casually. I'm not like a hardcore speed leveler by any stretch of the imagination. So you can see that after 8 hours and 4 minutes, I am level 13. And I've also, focused on leveling up engineering and mining. You can see mining 7. Actually, I screwed up here. We need to hit a mining trainer. There might be, I don't know I know there's a blacksmithing trainer over here. I think there might be a mining trainer over here, so let's see real quick. And of course, first aid 57, and cooking and fishing. So I like to level all those professions. They're all very useful. Okay, we have a mining supplier. We have an engineer. Oh, we have an engineer too. Here we go, mining trainer, sweet. So here we can grab this. Nice, and then we can grab our engineer. I didn't realize there was an engineer trainer here, so that's pretty cool. Grab all that. And we've got a journeyman blacksmith, which we don't have blacksmithing, and then of course this guy, and we also have a general here, or this guy. And he's got some of the mild spices, and I remembered that we had... Oh, I thought we did. No? I guess I sold it. Shit. Well, we'll hold on to those mild spices because they may come in handy. If not, we'll just ditch them, throw them away. So there's actually 3 cooking quests. I mean, there's 1 cooking quest here, 3 fishing quests here. So if you do pick up fishing and cooking, you're going to be able to do 4 more quests in this quest hub. Nice. I need to add that to my guide. That probably that I like to do that, and I would recommend if you want to do those professions that you should pick up all these quests for that. Of course, there's also the Murloc quest, but I guess we're not quite high enough level yet to pick that up. But that's it for this little video, guys, for this stream. I am going to go back to bed and get a little bit of sleep before I have to work in 2 hours. Actually, 3 hours. Wait. Yeah, I have to work in about 3 hours from now. What is this? Why is it telling me there's a Skaberstock and Death Cap here? Yeah, that was weird. They're here for some reason. This map was bugged out. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is like, we'll continue working on the leveling guide here a little bit as we proceed through these zones. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a good, Wednesday? And I'll talk to you later. Peace out, guys.